Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, could be your message at that time. I'm going to pull here from Numerology guidance, and I'm going to get messages for you through the oracle, but then I'm going to take the numbers that come through and read you your angel numbers from Kyle Gray's book. Love him, love his messages. All right, here we go. You get Adventure, card 55. Now 55 is a master number. It's a sacred number. We don't reduce it, but for this purpose, you'll see in a minute why I'm going to. Effort, right? We've got card 13 there. And then Karmic completion. You're working hard to wrap something up, card number 10, to complete something. It's a lot of effort has been put to this, but you're getting this message that's sort of leading you to the point that once you wrap this up, the next leg of a great adventure begins. Got it? So it's sort of a simple message of adventure awaits. We have here 13, 1 and 3 is 4. The 10 drops to a 1. So that's 41. 5 and 5 is 10. So 1, 4, 1. Because I'm going to pull, I need 3 numbers. That's why I'm doing it that way. 1, 4, 1. And your message is, archangels are shielding and protecting you now. Archangels are shielding you and protecting you now. 1, 4, 1. Right? Because you're working through something. You're completing something. Some karmic completion here can be exhausting and draining. So you're being shielded and protected. And I think whatever it is going to kind of set you on a new adventure. I love that message. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pull your spread, give you the general impressions, and then we'll get the details from the clarifiers. This is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can also be here as a cross watcher. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. And I do hope that if you've been watching for a while, if you've watched a few videos and you haven't subscribed yet, that you will please join us by subscribing below. Help me get my messages out to more people. And then don't forget to also click the little notification bell so that, you know, when I publish a new reading, it gets uploaded and you can see it kind of come in on your feed. There we go. That's my ask. Knight of Swords. Nice. So maybe there's something that needs to be cleared up. The Fool is your blocker challenge. In the challenge position with the Knight of Swords and the Fool, I feel like there's tension here. There's something you really kind of want to just, you know, take action on, maybe even somewhat impulsively, but there's some risk involved. So let's see what we get in your unconscious awareness. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. It's about divine time. Is the timing right? Queen of Cups in the past. Wow, something very emotional here. King of Swords in your conscious awareness. And in the near future, 9 of Cups, some wish fulfillment. That feels good. I feel with this King of Swords coming in your conscious awareness, whatever this is that you're sort of sizing up, you know, this risk, taking this leap of faith. The Knight of Swords requires some form of clarity. You know, the knights take action, they make offers. This would be an offer of insight, of information, of knowledge, of clarity. Sometimes the Knight of Swords kind of gets out over their skis. And that's what I feel I'm seeing here is the challenge is that there's risks involved in taking swift action. And because the King of Swords is coming in conscious awareness, it almost feels like this is somebody who has not been super warm, hasn't been real approachable, or maybe they've just been distant, kept you at arm's length somehow. I'm getting a feeling of that from the Queen of Cups, almost like, you know, your heart has been a little bruised by this, but going forward, if the time is right, we could see some wish fulfillment. Look at the gorgeousness of that card. I know, this is one of my favorite decks. I haven't used it in a while. So Knight of Swords and the Fool. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. You're not sure, right, if you have their cooperation. And do I take this leap of faith? Or do I just walk away, keep on moving? Right? Because I'm feeling like that's part of what the torn energy is with the Two of Pentacles. It's like, are we seeing things eye to eye? So I feel like you're the Queen of Cups and your person is the King of Swords. And there's definitely a different approach from that energetic. And I feel like you're not sure what you're really dealing with. And so you're sizing up the risks and you're kind of on the fence and feeling torn about whether or not you should just take that leap or keep moving on. That is the storyline coming through. So let's see the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of cash and prizes, of abundance, right? Jupiter is a pleasure planet. It wants to give us all good things, but on its own time. Divine time. There's the World, Four of Wands, Lovers. So do we see what I'm trying to say here? In your unconscious awareness, you are very aware of divine time with regard to a connection that feels a sacred connection. We've got a choice that's being made here. Are they choosing the connection? Are you choosing the connection? And yet we're kind of talking about something that we're closing out. We're getting some karmic completion around. The World card is Saturn. And Saturn is the great teacher and the Lord of Karma. It feels to me like this is coming through. I don't know if you can see karmic completion as part of a lesson being learned. And so the timing of that closure, of that cycle closing out, is what you're focused on energetically in your unconscious awareness. And it may be a lot more conscious than unconscious, but it's just something that resides right here, right in the back of your mind, but always close to the surface. Let's see the Queen of Cups in the past. The Moon. Ten of Wands, Justice. Yeah, I can feel all the reservation, all the fear. Very much almost like you got overexposed emotionally somehow. And I feel like it got too much to bear. The Ten of Wands is karmic completion. How perfect. And Justice underneath. And Justice underneath is sort of a reference to balance and fairness. And I feel like this was just something that kind of tipped over the edge. You weren't receiving the balance, the harmony. Something didn't seem fair. Maybe you were carrying more than your fair share of the weight in the connection. For some of you, that will be true. But overall, I just feel like there was so much uncertainty of what you were dealing with, and it just got to be too much. And so now that's why I'm seeing the Knight of Swords is that I've got to speak truth to power. And the Fool here would be the sort of the, just flying in the face of reason and logic. I'm just going to go for it and say what I have to say. And there's a challenge around that, right? Because this is a connection that you're hoping can stand the test of time, that there's some fate and destiny, that you belong together. So let's see the King of Swords in your conscious awareness. Ace of Pentacles, Empress, Seven of Wands. Definitely feel this person is resisting you. And you know it. And I just feel like there you are, beautiful, divine, feminine energy, receptive and inviting a new beginning. This feels like a potential let's turn the page moment. It has taken effort. We do have effort in the Ten of Wands, but it kind of breaks the back kind of effort. So we're getting some karmic completion with that, with the World. And I feel like this is just something where this person has resisted you and you remain open and receptive to a new beginning, to an offer from this person. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Yes. So I feel like the wish fulfillment comes from having a good old-fashioned heart-to-heart conversation. You know, like, what's the dealio? The Five of Wands is just coming in as a sense of tension and conflict. And it's all surrounding the one-sidedness of the connection. And that's what I picked up from the past here, is that it's been pretty one-sided. And this person has been a little bit more resistant. So I feel like you're trying to get your nerve up almost. I'm not seeing the Strength card, but I feel that kind of energy. Like, you're just kind of trying to get your nerve up to speak truth to power. But at the same time, you're really kind of suffering from this knowledge that if it's meant to be, it'll be, and you really believe in the fatedness and destiny of this connection. But I have a feeling like you've got no alternative. You will need to sort of speak to this person to get the clarity that you need about what would bring you a sense of settled energy, of some sense of emotional self-satisfaction even, is to say, hey, what is up? What's the conflict? Why is there so much tension? Why is there so much of a sense of competition for your time, for your attention even? So I do feel this conversation has to happen, because the Six of Pentacles talks about generosity, reciprocity of time, energy, effort, resources, spirit, and love. And if it's only going out one way and nothing's coming back, it's kind of really difficult. But I feel like even though this person has been resistant and you're sort of not sure where things stand, you want the connection. And you want to close out this weird cycle. And you're being guided that, right? You're being shielded and protected somehow. So let's see what comes through in the extended for your King of Swords here. Let's see what kind of messages they have for you. I'm going to give you the astrology here, but before I do that, the link to the extended is in the first sentence of the description box below. And what I'm going to do is take our King of Swords here and sort of get a handle on how they see everything, and what kind of message they have about how they see the situation, how they see you, their intentions, etc. So here's what we have. We have the Knight of Swords is Gemini. The Fool is the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. We have the World card is Saturn. All the big planets are here to play. That rules Aquarius and Capricorn. Once upon a time, it ruled Aquarius. The Lovers card is Gemini. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. Nice and empathic, sometimes to a fault. The Moon card is Pisces, and the Justice card is Libra. King of Swords is more Aquarian energy, and the Empress is Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. And that's what I have for you. So, powerful message from Spirit and your angels, and I love the energy that came through here. Let's see what the King of Swords has to say. I'll see you at the extended. Bye for now.